Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the plot tour at the end of November. Kicking off, as always, with the rhubarb bed. So it's had a covering of, well, what looks like wood chip, but it's actually supposed to be manure. There's a few nuggets in there. And the rhubarb is doing its best to come back, perhaps even giving us something for Christmas dinner or something like that. Wallflowers, they're now along the front. We've got some tulips in front of them, which hopefully won't be dug up and eaten by squirrels, although they tend to do their best. Strawberry bed and the leeks. Strawberries are still sort of producing fruit, but it's never getting past the white stage without, it's never going to be ripening. Too many cold nights now. And what was the bean wigwam bed has been prepped and ready for next year when it's going to have courgettes. So I've pruned the black currants. Gooseberries, one variety, has not dropped as leaves yet, but the black currants are quite new. They're only a couple of years old, so they didn't have to have much of a prune, just opening out the centre, giving that sort of goblet type shape. And this gooseberry, we've got a couple of stem rootings that are going on there. That's going to give us a couple of new plants, which is quite nice. Carrot bath nearly done. Sweet candle carrots. Again, a lot of them are split. We're tending to find that the smaller ones haven't split, so well done to us for not thinning them out too much. And the blueberries, I'll have to find out about when I should be pruning those. Probably sometime in the new year. Okay, well, the French beans have all been had by the cold weather. And we've just got some broad beans in there, just sort of fillers really. So that's the Chilean guava that I mentioned last time as, I don't know what I called it, some gobbledygook it came out as, but that's what it's supposed to be. Right, here we go with this bed. That's got pretty much nothing in it. Cover crops down the end there, a couple of wallflowers left, which will find a place in a pot somewhere. Garlic is coming on very well. Again, in amongst the cover crops. Yet to try the salsify in this bed. That's really the next on the list. Again, cover crops. We've got some onions in here. The leeks have gone and been consumed. And I don't know if you can see, it's a bit difficult because we've just thrown on some grass clippings. But this is the Shakespeare variety. There are some visible just. And the cabbages. If there's one thing that this plot can grow is cabbages. So we've already taken out the one that was here. We've chopped it down and I have no idea whether it'll actually grow some pups, but there is signs of life on this stem, so we'll see. Brussels sprouts there actually filling out. And a good cover crop going on there. Peach is still hanging on to some of its leaves. And we've got a foxglove that's going to be rather nice next year. In with the primulas there. So I haven't taken out the last of the pike's beak, but I should really do that soon. Just waiting for a replacement for the cherry tree so that we can plant it over there where pike's beak is. So I've gone and changed the front here. I've extended the bed out, got rid of one of the paving slabs that was in the front there. That's been planted up now with tulips, a variety called Barcelona. Should look quite nice, the pink colour up against that light coloured shed. It's all quite quiet now here in the Rose Arch area. We're just planning what we're going to do with the planting scheme for next year. Globe artichoke seems to be coming back. So is the eryngium actually. It's got some an attempt at some flowers there. The red love apple tree, I'm going to have to do some winter prune on it to start get some shape, because it's quite small, but it's still got some branches down a sort of lower level here that need to come off. And I may even be tempted to you see it's bifurcated into 3 at this point, and I might just reduce it down to 1 leader. Decisions. We've got the dahlias have all come down. I've just left them there because the bank in general is quite warm compared to what winter's like. So I've just covered them over with the prunings. Pinks are looking good. This one has decided it's going to flower again. So the garlic in front here. So I've tried to shape the strawberry bushes. There's supposed to be 5 in there, but I think those clumps are now sort of mixes of the originals and sort of runners that they've produced. So all the leaves are now off the super columns. So we've got cover crop here where the sweet corn were. We've got some broad beans adding to the mix there. So the way I did a parsnip video a couple of days ago, that's the gap where the parsnips were. As I've found with just personal experience, that if you can see the tops of parsnips, it's usually a bad sign. Probably means that they've hit something that's caused them to stop sending down a taproot that's swelling, and they start sort of swelling upwards. But all the rest are looking pretty good, and I can't really see the tops of any of them. So more cover crops. So we've got Phacelia cover crop in here, and residues just broken down. Again, sort of more residues. Just keeping the soil covered, protected for winter. So dahlias are all gone here. The espalier apple trees are dying down. So we still have some mustard, which we occasionally harvest. So there's a lavender walkway leading up to that knot here. And back to the rhubarb. And there we are. Hope everyone's keeping well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.